Hello, my lovelies. This is me, Karen from Stitches and Jacks. I'm currently away, hopefully, in the Lake District, enjoying time out with my husband. So I would like to take part in Vlogtober, and I thought rather than leave a huge chunk at the end, I'd put a few little videos up for you. So the 24th, Monday the 24th, you would have seen our trip to Bath, and you would have seen my visit to a yarn store, which is an absolutely fabulous yarn store. So go on their website. They've got an online presence. The staff, I met one of the ladies and she was just so lovely, and we were just chatted, and I hope they enjoyed yesterday and just envisaged, you being in the shop and were sort of half listening, earwigging to somebody else's conversation. So I thought I would come on today and just show you some show you some acquisitions, and you're going to see something from the quilt shop, Birmingham Quilt Show later in the week. And I'd saved up like a long time for this, plus I'd also been treated by my husband as well. One of the things that was on my list was to make a flamingo for my little Benjamin. And I had wanted to do it for his birthday, but wanting and being able to do totally different things, which I found that is very much part of the crafting world. And whereas I would beat myself up, feel guilty and could be stressed about it, now I'm like, it will get done when it'll get done. I kind of got in my head that his birthday's been and gone now. That was in September, so he hasn't got it. And I'm thinking, maybe I'll get it for Christmas, but I'm just busy with slotting the things in. So I have the kit. So as soon as I've got a moment to, a time that I can put a project in, or it's between projects, it's here. And before, when I first started going to shows and things, I went to the Knit and Stitch show, I think in 2016. I was dead against buying a kit. I thought, oh my word, they're so expensive. But now I thought to myself, well, at least if I see something, I have the kit. I can either get round to it at some point in time, or I can gift it on if that occasion arose. So I'm really enjoying the Toft. I've completed 2 of the Toft dolls, one being Emmeline Pankhurst, who was the leader of the suffragettes in England, and Her Majesty the Queen. So they were both kits from Toft. Oh, excuse me. So I've bought a flamingo from Toft. So it has everything in there that I would need, apart from, I think, a hook and a needle. Oh no, it is in there. So look at that. Isn't that lovely? And I never knew there was I thought a flamingo was a flamingo. Evidently there are a couple of different flamingos, but I take Benjamin to a bird wildlife sanctuary not far from where we live, and he absolutely loves it. And he's just taken to these. We just have to stand there for absolutely ages, and it's amazing to see this little dot just taken in by these beautiful creatures. So yes, it is on my list to do, and I better get it done before, after saying all that, before he goes off them. But he calls them mingos, because I think he can say flamingos now, but we still call them mingos. So obviously going to a yarn store, I had to buy myself a little bag. So I bought myself a project bag. And then you will have heard on the footage of my husband, he'd gone off to have a coffee, because if somebody's not into your craft and they're kind of standing there, it's just really difficult to look at something, let alone think about what you actually would like to buy. And I've been really, really good this year, and I've made a lot from my stash. So this was, my treat, that I could go and I could buy whatever I wanted. Well, within reason. I couldn't, within reason. So my husband, he was really taken by the shop. I think that he just liked the way that it was set out, and how beautiful like all the yarn was, like the colours of the yarn. So much so that I tried to get him to go and buy himself a skein of yarn, and I would make him he wanted a hat. I'll make you a hat. And I've asked him before and he's like, no, I'm fine. I think it was just though it was so inspirational to go in there and just see all the lovely colours. So he didn't choose one skein, he chose 2 skeins. He said to me, I'd like a pattern. Like, great colour work. Not my strongest point. I'm getting better. I've started, and each project I am working my way through, I think I'm improving. I'm way too hard on myself. So he's chosen the Opius yarn. I should have brought my glasses. I should definitely have brought my glasses. Right, I cannot read this, so I'll hold it up to the camera. Is that camera going to pick it up? Hopefully that's okay. And there's this one here. And I'm not going to do any show notes because I'm trying to, put a few videos up. But if you'd like to know, just leave me a message. Also, I might not, I don't think I'll be answering the messages as well. We're not sure how good the Wi-Fi is going to be, where we're going. Let me just grab a sip of my tea. Cheers. Oh, and I got my mug. True to myself, or my husband treated both of us. We've got his and hers. He's got, I think this is his. This is a bigger one. And I've got like I was going to say a tall, skinny one, like me. But I really like it. There's something about drinking out of a china mug when you're having a cup of tea. I'm always worried I'm going to slurp it down me. And then, my treat to myself was this bag, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and it's by my husband bought it me because I kept looking at it, and he said, I'll treat you to this. So that's the make. And I just love it. It's just beautiful. And it's been on my shelf. I haven't used it yet. But look at that. How cute is that? So I'll open it up and I'll show you. And I have another little bag. I bought the book. And do you think, I bought the book and I bought myself a couple of skeins of yarn. No, I haven't. I'm telling a complete lie. I think I bought myself 2 skeins of yarn, and I cannot put my hand on it. So it's somewhere safe. When I find it, I'll share it with you. So it comes with a strap, a nice sort of leather strap. And then it's got little pockets inside where you can just put all your notions and everything. It's quite roomy. Get a good few skeins in there, and it's just beautiful, just beautiful. So I was very, very pleased to be gifted that. So once I find the book, I can start choosing a pattern for this colour work hat. So if you've used this yarn before, could you let me know and tell me what you've made, like what you've made. Is it a hat, or you've made a shawl, or you made a garment, what you thought of it. Or if if you could recommend any easy colour work hats, that would be really helpful. Thank you very much. Right, I hope this is okay. I hope you've had a good Monday, and I'll love and leave you, and I will see you tomorrow. I think it's Tuesday, this one. I've lost my notes already. Let me just have a look. Yes, so it's going to be Tuesday the 25th. This is going up. You'll have already watched it, and there's a little bit of footage on the Roman baths that we went to see, and we went to see it by torchlight, so it was like dusk when we went. It was the end of the third weekend, I think, in August. We went on a Sunday evening, and we had a glass of Prosecco bar. There was a pop-up Prosecco bar, but it was really nice, really nice. If you've never been, you need to go. Bath is absolutely glorious. We had a lovely, lovely time. And on our last evening there, I wanted to see like the parade, the big ring like of houses. And we just happened to mention it to the taxi driver, and he said it wasn't very far. And we asked if would we be able to drive, because we were leaving the next day. So he said yes. He said of course. He said it isn't very far from here. So I said to him, would it be possible for you to just drive us up there, just so that we could have a look to say that we have seen it? We're definitely coming back. So he said yes. He said of course. And then we were talking and chatting, and he gave us like a little mini tour of Bath, and it was just glorious. He was sort of telling us that who'd lived there and how much it had sold for, and the buildings are just stunning, absolutely stunning. So it was a perfect way to end the evening. He was just so lovely and so nice to go out of his way and just take us round, and he was Bath born and bred and very proud of where he lived. So that was really, really nice. Right, I'm going to stop talking now, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, bye.